morning and welcome to Readings by Caroline's Card of the Day. Today we'll be looking at the Two of Wands from the Archeon Tarot by Timothy Lance. When I was growing up, I lived near the Swan View Tunnel, which is a 340 metre long abandoned train tunnel from the early 1900s. When I was younger, the ends were not open like they are today. The openings have been bricked up with a hinged door allowing entry either end. These doors were always open, but they didn't allow for much light. You could not see the end of the tunnel from the beginning. When you started your journey into the tunnel, you would feel excited and motivated. You had all your energy, the walk did not seem far. There was still enough light to make out where you were stepping, and you would feel confident in your progress forward. If you looked back, you could see the door you had come through, providing you with light. As you walked the journey, however, it would become darker and visibility became more difficult until you reached a point where it was pure blackness. Looking either way, you could not make out the entrances. You could not see anything before you, including your own hand in front of your face. At this time, fear would usually be invoked. You began to question whether you were going the right way. You wondered how much longer you would be in there. You began to worry about what could be in the darkness. You felt lost and the journey didn't quite feel like what you expected. And that's when the message from today's card kicks in. This card is one of optimism and hope. Once you reach this point in your journey, you have a number of options. You can lean on friends who have been there before. They know the way, they know what's in the darkness, they can give you support and direction. You can feel for the walls, taking one step at a time, focusing on the smaller progress until you get to the familiar ground to ensure that you are at least going in one direction. Or you can turn on your torch. This torch in our life's journey is optimism. It helps us see that things are not fruitless, and while we cannot see the end, and that we can no longer remember where we came from, we are still on a journey towards our goals. Eventually, if you keep on pressing forward, the light at the end of the tunnel will begin to illuminate and things will all feel worth it. That time in the middle, with fear and confusion, will be remembered as a fun journey towards your goals, with an exciting background story to tell those who will listen. Today we are encouraged not to give up hope. Today we encourage not to allow ourselves to be consumed by the feeling of darkness and no end in sight. Remember to keep on walking. Turn on the light, seek support from others, take each step a little bit at a time, but don't give up, for the darkest point is in the middle. After you pass here, you'll be closer to your goal than you've already travelled away from your start. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for the next Readings by Caroline's Card of the Day.